أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه، والصلاة والسلام على النبي المبعوث رحمة للعالمين وعلى آله وصحابته أجمعين تابعيهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. ثم أما بعد. So we started on al-Dars al-Khamis, I believe, and we discussed a little bit about mudafun wa mudafun ilayh. So I wanted to start off with what's known as al-Munada, or let's call it al-Nida. Al-Nida. So al-Nida basically means to call or summon. Yeah. So when you call summon someone, an example in English, you would say, "Hey, Ali," for example, or you would say, "Oh, Ali." Right. So the meaning of "Hey, Ali," if you're gonna put it in layman terms, would be, "I am calling." Right? Or I summon Ali. You put it in layman terms, okay?
Nada, Sheikh. Literally, nada also means sound or something? No.
Sound.
Assalamu alaikum.
So an-nida literally means to call.
Okay. Why I said that this in our language, that's why I said maybe, nada means sound. So
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a connection to the Arabic.
Inshallah.
Because as I understand it, a lot of the Urdu is from Arabic.
Yes.
Arabic, Farsi, and some English.
Sanskrit, English, yes.
Like blue color hair.
Asmani color.
Asmani color hair.
Yeah.
Right. So, and nida means to summon or to call, right? Now that we got that out of the way, let's look at the Arabic use of nida. So the same Ali, we're going to use Ali. Okay. So we're going to say the Arabic use is going to be Ya Ali.
No.
It's going to have a dhamma. Ya Ali. Right. So Ya Ali. All right. So the meaning is going to be unadi. Unadi Ali.
I call Ali.
Ali.
He called Ali.
Unadi Aliyan. So Aliyan has a fatha because remember we talked about last class that the verb happened to it. So the verb is I'm calling. Who am I calling? Aliyan. So it's maf'ulun bihi mansub. So I'm just trying to get you guys to understand the dynamics of calling someone. Okay. The use is Ya Aliyu. This is how you say it. Ya Aliyu. And the understanding, what you hear or what you understand from it, is that I'm calling Aliyan.
And it's, what's the classification again? What's before mansub?
Maf'ulun bihi.
Direct object.
Yeah,
So
direct object, exactly.
What is mansub again?
Mansub is a state of i'rab that has the indicator, that its indicator is fatha or one of its substitutes.
Okay.
Just like rafa' or marfu' is a state of i'rab which in its indicator is dhamma or one of its substitutes.
Oh, mansub is from nasb. No, that's kasr.
Yes, it's from nasb. You're right.
Oh, okay.
All right. So ya would be called harfun nida. Harfu nida. It's a letter or it's a harf. It's not a ism. It's not a fi'l. It's a harf. And this harf is used for calling, nida.
في أموالهم حق
وفي أموالهم حق للسائل ومحروم
للسائل.
So Aliyu, in this case, is munada. Munada. Munada means someone who is being called. Munada. Ya Aliyu, the meaning is unadi aliyan. Ya is a harf nida. Aliyu munada. Okay. All right, so let's talk about munada for a second here. المنادى. So al-munada is of three kinds. So a person or a thing that you're calling is going to be one of three kinds. And these three categories are based on the type of i'rab that it has. Okay. The first kind is going to be المنادى المفرد العلم. منادى العلم. Alam would be proper noun, like Ali, Khalid, Muhammad, say Musa, Musa, and on. So, المنادى العلم, you can even say المنادى العلم is going to be مبني على ما يرفع به. مبني على ما يرفع به. No, مبني. مبني. What did we say about مبني? What's the difference between معرب and مبني? So مبني, the ending of it doesn't change. معرب, the ending of it changes. So the منادى, the reason why it has a ضمة, علي, is because it's منادى, it's علم. منادى علم. علم means proper noun. So if you're calling a proper noun, whether it's singular, whether it's dual, or whether it's plural, right? Write this down.
So this is a third type of alam that's mebni.
Say that again.
This is the third alam that we're covering. We did mu'annath and
Oh, no. That's different. What you're talking about is ممنوع من الصرف.
oh, okay.
Yeah, ممنوع من الصرف doesn't accept the kasra, nor does it accept the
tanween.
Right? But mabni, it doesn't change. It keeps whatever state it's in, it stays that way. Or plural. So example is, we said Ya Aliyu. Let me do this. Ya Aliyu. Right? So Aliyu, when it's marfu', it has a dhamma. So mabni ala dhamma. If I'm calling two Alis, I'm going to say Ya Aliyani. Ya Aliyani. I'm calling a bunch of Alis, Ya Aliyuna. So basically the concept is, or the qaida, the rule is, it's mabni, and it's mabni on whatever the indicator of rafa is. So in this case, it's going to be a dhamma if it's singular. Ya Aliyu. I'm calling a specific person that has the name Ali. Ya Aliyu. Ya Fatimatu. ضمة. يا فاطمة. يا محمد. ضمة. Why does it have a dhamma? Because it's munada alam. Ya Muhammadu. Ya Fatimatu. If you're writing poetry about Michigan, right? And you want to say something nice about Michigan, you say Ya Michiganu. يمشي غانو. London, you're gonna say ya Londonu. All right. The second kind of munada the second type of munada is المنادى النكرة المقصودة. The indefinite noun that is intended. Like you're saying, hey man. So man is an indefinite noun, but it's intended because I'm speaking about a specific man. Hey boy. Right? Look here, child. Right? A specific child, even though this child, the word child is indefinite. Okay? So an example would be Ya rajulu. Ya rajulu. Speaking about a specific person, a specific man. Right? Ya sa'i. Ra'i. Speaking about a specific sheep herder. Ya ra'i. Specific one. I'm riding in a taxi, right? And I want to draw the driver's attention. I say, hey, driver. Ya sa'iq. Ya sa'iqu. So this one, al-munada al-nakiratu al-maqsuda, is just like al-munada al-alam. مبني على ما يرفع به. All right, so these are the mabni ones. Then you have al-munada al-nakira غير المقصودة. The third kind? The third kind. So it's unintended. You're not intending any person in particular. Indefinite. Indefinite, unintended noun. النكرة غير المقصودة. المنادى النكرة غير المقصودة.
Indefinite, Intended. Unintended. Okay. Unintended. Okay.
So an example of that would be a blind person needing some assistance, right? Crossing the street, for example. They'll say, Ya rajulan, Ya rajulan, Ya rajulan, khudh biyadi, khudh. So he's calling any man, any person. Ya rajulan. That's why it has a fatha.
Yeah. Okay.
Ya rajulan khudh biyadi.
Take my hand.
Take my hand.
Yeah. Okay, can you just explain why it took rajulan? Just go over that.
Because the meaning. So to differentiate between an unintended indefinite noun and an intended indefinite noun. So if I say, hey man, I'm talking to a specific person.
Yeah.
Right? It's an indefinite noun, but what I mean is someone specific. That's why it's rajulu. Mabni. Because I'm talking about a specific person. Ya rajulu. Okay. Right. Another example, a good example actually, is you want the Muslims to do something about their condition. So you say, Ya Muslimina. Ya Muslimina. Because the condition of it is nasb. In the previous categorization, you would say, Ya Muslimuna. Muslimuna. Maqsuda. You would say, Ya Muslimuna. Because you're speaking about, you're calling specific Muslims. Right? There's a specific group that you're talking about. Maybe a person in the masjid is saying, Ya Muslimun. Right? But if you say Ya Muslimina, you're not talking about any Muslims specifically. It's general. So whoever responds from amongst the Muslims would have responded. It's a small difference, but it tells you the difference between whether this person is intended or unintended. You following Abu Ismail?
Yeah, just review the, so it's the not mufrad, the nakira and the specific and non-specific, right? Or I mean, definite, indefinite, correct?
Yeah, they're both indefinite. The difference between the first indefinite and the second indefinite is the first indefinite is intended.
Right.
The second one is unintended.
Yeah, so I mean, so let's just review that rule on that. So the intended takes it's rafa. So
Intended is mabni, the same as the
mabni,
alam.
right? Mabni.
Same as the alam.
Okay.
Right? All right, so there's just one more and we're done, inshallah. And this last one is what's important here. Well, actually, the first one and the last one are what's important. The middle two, you can use, inshallah, but I don't see them as very important at this point in time. The last one, my dear respected brothers and sisters, is, I'm not sure if they're any sisters, but you know, they're respected Muslim folk.
Cover your bases.
Right, exactly. The last one is المنادى المضاف. The one that المنادى المضاف. المنادى المضاف.
So there are four kinds.
Four kinds.
There's
علم.
مقصود غير مقصود.
No. علم is always مقصود.
علم is always.
It's علم. It's a proper noun.
Right.
Then there's nakira. Nakira is either مقصود or غير مقصود. Then there's المضاف.
Okay.
That's a subcategory, and this is the third one.
So the first
First is
is
alam.
علم.
Second, nakira has two maqsood and
Right.
غير مقصود.
Right. nakira is مقصود and غير مقصود.
This is,
The third one is منادى مضاف. مبني على ما يرفع به both علم النكرة مقصود. نكرة غير مقصودة we're going to say منصوب.
Wait a second. Yeah.
You guys can still see, right?
Yeah, wait a minute. المنادى نكرة غير
غير المقصودة.
غير المقصودة. Oh, this is the last one. Oh, two. Yeah, the 2 and 3 were both nakira, right?
Right, 2 and 3 are nakira.
المنادى. This is المنادى مضاف.
The last one is المنادى المضاف. Where is it?
Oh, there.
It has appeared.
Oh, you confused me, Sheikh. منادى المضاف.
Ism that is attributed to another. It's also mansub. This is why we don't say Ya Abu Muhammadin or Ya Abu Ismail, because Abu is marfu' and Abu here is mudaf. So look at Ya Abda Allahi. Ya Abdallahi has a fatha on the dal. I opened the chat for those who want to ask any questions on the chat.
So it should be Aba Ismail.
Exactly.
Okay, so wait, so just say that again because I'm a little slow processing the terms. So I got to get my head around that.
That's fine. Ya Aba Ismail. The reason why it's Aba is because it's mansoob. Why is it mansoob? Because it's munada mudaf. Ya Abdallahi, Ya Aba Ismail. Ya Sahibay, and this is in the Quran. Ya Sahibay. Ya Sahibay. Right? So this is munada. Any questions on munada?
So Sheikh, one question about, so what are the meaning differences? Differences in you said Ya Abdallah, Ya Aba Ismaila. So are there differences in meaning, or the same meanings are same basically?
So-
Just like Ya Abdallah means, Abd means what is that? Abd means ghulam or slave of Allah or something.
So I started off with this
Yes.
so that you can understand what nidat means. So Ya Aliyu means unadi aliyan. I'm calling aliyan. There's a fatha there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fatha there because in this instance it's maf'ulun bihi. So the meaning of Ya Aliyu, the place of it is maf'ulun bihi. So the place of it is it should have a fatha. But it doesn't have a fatha because of the category of nida, of munada. And this is how the Arabs, this is how the Arabs spoke when they were directing a call to a specific, what is it called? Not the definite noun, but a proper noun. They would put a dhamma at the end of the proper noun. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So Aliyu is singular. It's not murakkab, right?
Okay.
It's a single word. That's why they said al-munada al-alam al-mufrad. I need to add this. Al-mufrad. Al-mufrad in Nahu, they use mufrad basically to mean simple.
Simple.
Right? Not necessarily singular, because the word singular linguistically, the word mufrad linguistically means singular.
Sure.
But in Nahu, you'll find the word mufrad to mean simple and not necessarily singular, because you'll find some words that are plural and are still considered mufrad.
Oh boy.
So mufrad would be simple. So the first kind is al-munada al-alam al-mufrad. So al-mufrad here is referring to not mudaf. So it's a proper noun that is not mudaf. Abu Ismail is getting dizzy.
Yeah. You are recording, correct?
I am.
Yeah, I thought I had written in my notes, I was looking at it last night, mudaf it doesn't mean a single word, right?
Mudaf basically means a word that's attributed to another.
I'm sorry, mufrad.
Yeah, so linguistically, mufrad means singular.
Okay, so I'm not really getting it in these different usages, especially when you said some plural words can apply to it. So I don't really understand what is mufrad.
All right, so as a concept, the linguistic use of a word can be different from the use of a word within the confines of a certain science. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So within the confines of Nahu, you'll find the word mufrad to mean simple.
So what is that simplicity?
So simple in this context is referring to what is not mudaf.
Okay, in this, but it has other context.
Other
mufrad.
contexts, yes, would be different.
Man.
So it's
So
going to depend on the context. So in this context, al-mufrad is referring to what is not mudaf. So simple. Basically, it's not mudaf.
okay, that was example, not munada alam. Where's that mufrad?
المنادى العلم المفرد.
Oh, I didn't write that. المنادى alam al-mufrad. That was number 1, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I didn't write the mufrad. That's what happened. Al-mufrad. Yes. Simple.
So the reason why Ya Abdullah has a fatha is because it's munada mudaf. The category of munada it is mudaf. Any questions on munada? All right, so let's do some practice. If I say Ya Hamidu, what kind of munada is that? Ya
المنادى العلم.
mufrad alam.
Mufrad alam.
علم.
Ya Hamidu. What about Ya Shaykhu? It's
Same.
very common. Ya Shaykh. Ya Shaykhu.
Mufrad alam.
Is that somebody's name? Shaykhu?
No, it's a term,
Nakira maqsuda.
of course.
Ya Shaykhu.
مقصودة.
Ya Samiya. Ya Samiyatu.
That's the name. So مفرد alam.
Ya Abdul Rahmani.
الرحماني.
منادى مضاف. منادى مضاف يا عبد الرحمن.
Because it's what's jar? It takes kasra. Is that why? Say what?
عبد.
عبد الرحمن. Okay. عبد الرحمن.
عبد الرحمن. يا سليم. يا سليمان. يا سليمان.
علم مفرد علم.
المنادى المضاف.
غير مقصودة. غير مقصودة. If I said سليمان,
Yeah.
so I'm not calling any particular Sulaiman.
Wow, this stuff is crazy,
Huh?
man.
There's like 5 Sulaimans, and I just need one of them. So I said, Ya Sulaimana.
I'll take any one of them. Just come over here. Pick this up. Man. So that's called what again? Ya Suleimana?
That would be غير مقصودة.
غير مقصودة. Where is that one?
That's the second one. Third one, sorry.
Third one.
غير مقصودة.
Actually, it would be Ya Sulaimanan. So it's nakira. Ya Sulaimanan. Ya Waladu. Ya Waladu.
غير المقصودة.
Waladu.
مفرد علم.
ولد. Oh.
Is that his name? Is his name Walad?
المنادى العلم.
مقصود.
هذا نكرة مقصودة. So I'm gonna make you guys laugh now. What if I say Ya Beta? Huh?
Beta.
Ya
Most-
Beta. What would that be?
المنادى المقصودة.
Nakira maqsuda.
Yeah.
Same as Waladu.
So what if I say Ya Ya crazy. Ya crazy.
النكرة غير المقصودة.
Very good. No, not غير مقصودة. If it was غير مقصودة, it would have been crazyan. Ya crazyan. So I'm just calling any crazy person. Ya crazyan.
Careful what you call for.
Last but not least, Ya Musa.
It's
مفرد علم.
المفرد العلم. And I think we'll stop here, inshallah.
جزاك الله خير.
Ameen wa iyyak. So
And again.
this is because Nida is mentioned here. Ya kitabu Muhammadin hadha ya Yasiru. What kind of Nida is Yasiru? What kind of Munada is it?
مفرد علم.
Mufrad.
Mufrad alam.
Mufrad alam.
And going down. قلم من هذا يا علي. يا علي.
Same.
مفرد علم.
مفرد علم.
Yep. What about يا أبا إسماعيل?
Number 4. Mudaf.
نعم منادى مضاف.
No, sorry.
Any questions?
No, جزاك الله.
So the PDF is 24 and the page number, if you have the printed version, is 27. PDF is 24, printed version is 27. So you can see how the Arabic language is very specific.
It's difficult when you've spent a non-specific lifetime. Okay, inshallah.
So if there's a person that's calling a blind, like for example, a blind man is calling a person and they don't really mean any person in particular, they just want someone to help them.
Mhm.
In English language, you need like a whole sentence. I don't care who helps me, just one of you guys help me. But Arabic, you just say, Ya rajulan sa'idni. That's it.
Mm. Okay.
Biyadi.
Hmm.
All right, جزاكم الله خيرا وبارك الله فيكم. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
السلام عليكم. السلام ورحمة الله.
بارك الله فيك.
جزاك الله خير.